Hi again. All right, so back on the app, Too Good to Go. I don't know, they just come in clutch, especially in the big cities, so it's kind of nice. But a new place got added called Speedway. It's a gas station. I'm sure they're kind of like all over, but mainly just in America though. And this one was only like $4, so this was a pretty sweet deal. But look at that. They gave me 6 donuts for $4. That's a pretty sweet deal, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna open these real quick. Dang, look at that. Ooh, I think this one's a cruller. I could be wrong though. That looks like a cinnamon roll, 2 glazers, apple fritter maybe, and just a vanilla sprinkle. To be honest, I understand people like sprinkles a lot, but sprinkles aren't really my thing. I'm gonna be real. Like, they're okay. But to me, I don't like the crunchiness of them. They have no flavor. I mean, they're literally just like flour with like food dye in it, basically. We'll try the first one. And again, I'll be giving these a little bit of a better rating just because they are supposed to be day olds at least, and I'm assuming they are. So classic laser, we're gonna try first. You know, I was honestly expecting it to be worse. It's softer than I was expecting. You can see the crumb in the middle right there. I mean, it's a classic laser. The dough, like, whoever was, like, making the donuts probably could have let them rise a little bit longer. It feels a little, like, I don't know, like sticky, stiff type, whatever. I give that a 4 out of 5. I mean, that's pretty solid. All right, then we can try the next basic one. This one feels a little harder. That one was more of what I was expecting. It's more stale, it's more dry. The glaze on the glazer probably kind of like kept some of it in there, but the vanilla is just, like I said, I don't really care for sprinkles. The vanilla, the dough, the donut dough for that specific one, it's okay. I mean, there's no special thing about it. But the frosting on top, I'm pretty sure is just a thick, flat icing. I don't taste any actual vanilla in there, so I'm assuming it's just powdered sugar and water in a different ratio so that it's like thicker. This one looks interesting. Let's give it a little try. I think that one's supposed to be an apple fritter. To be honest, I'm barely getting an apple taste from it. So if it is an apple fritter, I'd give it like a 2 out of 5. The dough is like soft and the glaze on top is nice. I mean, it's just sugar. It doesn't really taste like much, but the fact that it's supposed to be like an apple and that I can barely taste or tell that it's an apple fritter is not doing its job. But cinnamon roll, give it a taste. I'm gonna break this open and eat the middle of it because that's the best part of the cinnamon roll. That's actually really good. It's soft. Can definitely taste the cinnamon. The glaze isn't overwhelming, but it's enough for it to like count for like what's sticking in there, I guess. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's nothing crazy. It's not deserving of like a 5 out of 5, but it's good. And it's soft. It's got enough cinnamon in there. And now it looks a little silly, but you can see the inside of it with all the little cinnamon crumbs in there. It's actually pretty good. And then what I'm assuming to be the little crusty looking thing, I'm assuming is a cruller. I'm going to break it in half just because it looks really dry. It looks okay on the inside. Definitely seems more like a cake donut than a raised donut because it's not fluffy and the crumb on the inside is super condensed. Not gonna lie, they kind of tasted like the human version of a dog treat. To be honest, like, I don't know, whoever has like a dog or like some sort of pet, it tastes like what you would think those little biscuit treats, little biscuit bone treats would taste like. It's not as stale as the vanilla sprinkle donut, but it's like, I don't know. It's nothing special. There's no real flavor. It's a vanilla donut on the inside, so I don't understand why It's so dark on the top. It could have been caused by the glaze, but it's like the inside of the dough is different from the outside of the dough. I don't know if that's just because they cooked it too long or what happened there, but there's no real flavor. But I mean, it's not stale. Otherwise, it'd be a 1. But I'll give it a 2 just because it's nothing special. It's really mid. I'm going to be real. It's kind of worse than mid. It doesn't really have any great flavor or anything special to it. And surprisingly, I feel like the best donut out of this box is the classic glazed donut. So, a little surprising. I could also just be a little bit biased because I work at a donut bakery. So, I mean, a little bit. But I feel like that was a fair enough judge. So, if you guys want to watch more, check out my other stuff. Thanks for watching.